Hi everyone, welcome to Trace the North. Something a little bit different. We're joined here today with my dog Angus, and yeah, we're just gonna reflect on the conversation that we had with Alex in the last episode. I just want to say, what a conversation. Just want to start with that. What a conversation, you know. Normally it's a case of me making the person I'm having a conversation with comfortable, but in actual fact, Alex was the one that made me feel comfortable. Before the conversation, hence why it may have seemed like he was expecting me, is I go up and I ask if, they mind participating in a conversation. So that had already been agreed, so it's just a case of doing the introduction and then just going from there. Within the conversation, I feel like Alex was very open and truthful. Now, if you've seen it, you'll see that he actually asks me if he can share certain things, and obviously I just responded with whatever you feel comfortable with, more or less, in a nutshell. Yeah. But it almost felt like it was therapy for him, like therapeutic to a certain degree. Like he said he's in a 9 to 9 bed sit where you have to leave at 9 and you can't return back until 9. And I can only imagine if he's saying that he sat there for that length of time, so about 12 hours, you must have a lot of conversation or a lot of things that you want to say or get off your chest. And I feel like the conversation that we had allowed him to do so, almost like having a long shift at work and just, allowing your mind to ponder. Sometimes you just want to, let them out. Like I said within the conversation, I'm free from judgment because, everybody chooses a different downtime. I work, and in my job, I work and I make deliveries to houses. And in my job, sometimes it's just a case of 20 bottles of wine to a certain class of individual. Now, if it was the same quantity of alcohol but Stella or one of them cheap ciders, how would people see that? They would see that as alcoholicism. Yeah? Or however you say it. And a big thing about the conversations that I conduct, is that trying to create an understanding and awareness. Now, Alex said that he's 55 and his daughter is 42. So you do the maths. So I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know if he had support from, his parents. I don't know what the setup was like for him back then. But that was his situation, And because I don't want to make this too long, one of the last points that I'd like to add is, people say don't sell drugs because you end up using them. And, I've never sold drugs, but I never quite understood that. I never understood, if you start to sell drugs, you end up using it, because surely you can see how people are dependent on it, rah-de-rah-de-rah. But in Alex's case, that's what happened to him. That's what happened to him. And, that was a real eye-opener for me about my naivety. So yeah, yeah, it was a real shocker. But yeah, I mean, he was a great guy. Really enjoyed speaking to him. It looked like he became fond of me, but yeah, no, I think we just clicked. And what I just wanted to say off the back of him in regards to his habit is, he actually said that crack cocaine was like his safe space, his comfort. Like his comfort. And what is that but when somebody has a spliff, or when they say that they're going to the pub at night? You know, I'm gonna hold my hands up. I thought that, you know, people took drugs like that to escape reality. And I suppose to a certain degree it is, but he described it as a way of comfort and security. That was a real eye opener for me. But yeah, thanks for listening to my follow-up of my conversation with Alex. Thank you for joining me on my dog walk with, I got Angus. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you. Until next time, stay tuned. And I'll catch you on the next episode this Sunday. Cheers.